AOA podcast back for another episode. Frankie C's in the house.
What's happening?
Not much, big dog. We missed you.
Did you?
It's good to have you back. Yeah.
I missed you too.
Yeah.
That's nice.
The people missed you. They were going, where's that Frankie C? Where is he?
You didn't miss me. The people. Okay.
It was more them than me, but still.
I missed them too. That's very nice.
Big doings on this episode, big man.
What do we got?
Rudy Giuliani yanked off the air, taken off the air today.
Why was he even on the air?
See? That's why people missed you. It's quick. Right. It's quick.
This is what you pay for.
Vitaly fired. We talked about the Vitaly guy. I'll catch you all up. I know half the people don't know who Vitaly is. That makes me happy. And McDonald's pulling a big move here because they're losing their shirts and they got to make something happen. Plus, we got a game coming up on this episode. My friends, you put that all together with cameras and microphones and you have yourself a podcast. By the way, Frank, yes. I said this is groundbreaking. This is unbelievable. First ever podcast branded garbage can.
That I'm without speech.
Now, some people are saying, "And that's just a garbage can with a sticker on it," and they'd be correct.
Yeah, but look how centered and perfect. It's very good.
Right? I'm excited about that.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I don't know anybody else who has a branded garbage can. I mean, maybe sports teams, I guess, but
and garbage can makers.
That's true. That is true. We did do a survey whether you say trash can or garbage bin.
I think trash and garbage are two different things. Is
that's
that
a big statement?
Good? What do you think?
No, that's a big statement.
I think garbage could be almost anything, food and gross things. I think trash is like material thing that's not food and gross.
Like paper?
Papers, like a trash bin, I feel like would be, you throw paper in it. And
I actually think you're right.
I think.
You make a good point.
I try.
Yeah, it's pretty good. What was I going to say? Yeah, no, you're good. You threw me off. I wasn't ready for such a poignant, wonderful explanation.
I usually don't have those, but today I'm good.
You're rolling with it. You got it today. All right, let's go right off the bat with Rudy Giuliani. So Rudy Giuliani, why is he even on the air, you say? He's on the air.
What does he got to say?
He's on the air thrice times, actually. He's got a radio show. He's on News Nation Max or something. I don't know. I think it's Newsmax. And he's on X, which I guess people consider that a show.
Okay. So he's on his own things.
So he's on his own X. He's on Newsmax, and he's on the radio here in New York, the legendary WABC 770. Okay. And that was the gig that he lost today because yesterday he was talking about the stolen election in 2020, going on and on about that again. And the owner of the station. So for people who don't know, radio, not really a viable business much anymore for the most part. Some people are eking out a living, making it happen. Some people have a pretty good business with the radio still. But for the most part, it's a struggle. So there's a billionaire here in New York who owns a bunch of supermarkets who always loved radio, who bought a radio station. He bought a legendary one and started his own little radio company. So he's had Giuliani on his show there. I forget who else is on. I think maybe Hannity is on. I should know this because I know a couple of people that work there. None of this is inside information, though. This is all very, very public. And he was on there Thursday, and the owner was a guy named Castamides, who owns a supermarket chain called Christides. Okay. Very Greek. Very, very Greek.
Castamides with Christides. Okay.
Yeah. So Mr. Castamides sent Giuliani a text and said, please don't talk about the election anymore. And Giuliani was like, nah, I'm going to still talk about the election. And he was like, all right, we'll find somewhere else to do it then.
Goodbye.
Yeah. It's kind of amazing to me that people that stand up to owners and are like, no, it's like, then why are you?
Yeah, you can only get away with that for about 5 minutes for the most part.
Unless you're pulling in like major dollar. Like, you have to be in a position where they can't survive without you.
Right.
They can survive without Rudy Giuliani.
Yeah. And how long has this guy owned the radio station?
Not too, it's a good question. Maybe like 5 or 10 years. It's relatively new.
No, but I mean, like, Giuliani, I feel like, hasn't he been? I don't listen to his show, so I don't know if he's been talking about it forever. But what else is he going to talk about?
Well, that's what good point. That's what Giuliani was saying. He's like, I've been talking about this for the last 3 years, but I think they got to a point now with all the lawsuits and things happening that they're kind of like, it's not worth it. You can't, it's not worth it. Please stop talking about it. And
I could put up with the last 275 times you mentioned it. You go beyond that, then we got to talk. Then that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically. I guess he had to draw a line in the sand.
You took away his whole show, though. I mean, you tell him to stop talking about that. What's he going to talk about?
He's going to talk about? Well, who the fuck would listen to him? I mean, honestly, I'm so mad at I'm so mad at what people give attention to these days.
It's unreal.
It's really like, and there are so many like talented people. There's this guy. Let me just qualify that statement. There's this guy on TikTok. His name is Nicky Cass. This guy, all he does is do these little sketches. He puts like a pillow in his shirt and does like a fat guy, like he pretends to be his dad and the neighbor. He does this bit where he's the guy who's making pizza, and he's literally like playing with a blanket. Like, you know how the pizza guys roll the dough out and then they like spread the dough and they touch it and all this stuff. He's doing that with a blanket. His production value is shit. Every video he puts out, I am hysterical laughing at what he does because he's just so funny.
Some people have that magic. They got
It's so wonderfully engaging. You would probably love. I don't know if many people relate to it, but if you grew up in the Northeast, you would love it. He does a restaurant owner, he does a pizzeria owner, then he does a sign guy or a fence guy or something. But it's like Mike Devine.
You gotta send me that.
The sign guy, like it rhymes, shit like that.
You gotta send it to me.
And then he does like a baseball coach who reminds me of our old hockey coach, you know, with their little sayings like, "All right, guys, here we go." You know,
so now you have to send it to me.
He's like, you gotta pop up, you know, you gotta pop, you know, you gotta hit it and then you're here, you know, you hear it and you're here. Like he does all this shit.
I'm in. Let's go.
Then he does a character where he plays his neighbor, and the neighbor comments on him. So he's out the window looking at him, and he's making all these videos in his own backyard, and then the neighbor's commenting on what a crazy asshole he is. This kid got so big that he was invited to throw out the pitch at the Mets game. And so then the neighbor, who's been calling him an asshole for the last 3 years, is like, look at this kid. And he always talks to his imaginary wife, who you never see. He's like, Diane, look at this. Guy's fucking hilarious. My point is,
yeah, I don't know where this is going, but
my point is, you know, it doesn't have to be a huge thing to be entertaining, but the kid's got such great material. His characters are so rich.
Yeah, that's all you need. Well, you need to be talented. You need to be able to come up with the interesting, funny stuff to say, the characters, the situations he puts himself in or whatever. And big thank you to Nikki Gregory for a super sticker and a super chat.
Oh,
thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Oh, just sending her gratitude for a great show. That's very Nikki. Bless you.
And before that, she sent another one before that. A super
look at that. Lovely. Yeah. Thank you very much for that. That is so very much appreciated. We appreciate that greatly. Thank you. But yeah, so and he's funny. He's trying to make you laugh. You know, like we inform, but we're also trying to make you laugh. I don't understand who's listening to Rudy Giuliani, because even on his best day, even on a day where everybody's like, "Congrats, Rudy! This was a good one." It's depressing shit. Who wants to go?
They're waiting for him to say more shit that's going to incriminate him and his whole group of cronies.
Yeah. I mean, it's why I can't understand people. I understand you want the news. I want the news too. But to spend 40 minutes with somebody who's just there to make people angry and upset and even get you angry and upset, I don't know why people are putting themselves through this. I mean, just go be happy.
Yeah, no, it's the truth. And I can't imagine him having I don't know, but he probably comments on maybe the mayor, stuff going on with the mayor. That's all I could imagine. Probably. That and the stuff going on with Trump. That's all I could think of.
Yeah. Because he said Castimedes said he was a great mayor for the city, and he's like, I wanted to like help, kind of like help him out and give him a spot. And he's like, but he, he's got to play by the rules, like that kind of thing. And then Giuliani turns around and is like, Giuliani texted him and said, please understand. So he wrote him Castimedes wrote him a letter and said, please don't talk about this anymore. Really, I mean it. Don't talk about it. And so Giuliani texted him back and wrote, please understand, I am disregarding every order given in this letter. That's what he wrote to him.
Jeez.
So then Castimedes texted him back and goes, I've got to take you off the network effective immediately. Network meaning he's on in New York City and they have a radio station out here in the Hamptons. So it covers the whole from Manhattan to Montauk. So that's their network. And he says, I got to take you off the network. So then Giuliani said, are you firing me? And then Castimedes apparently didn't respond. I don't know what that means, but he's not coming back. He's like he said, he's off. I don't know if you're not fired, but you're not on the air. I've seen them do that before on radio. That's like an old radio thing.
I don't know what that means, but like what they're not going to still pay him.
Yeah, well, that's what happened. Well, that I don't know if they're going to pay him or not. It really depends.
Well, if you're not doing the work and you're not being paid, you're fired.
Pretty much.
Okay.
But that was the famous thing that happened with Opie and Anthony, if you remember. Do you remember that whole thing?
I don't remember the inner, behind the scene, the workings of it all.
When they had the couple had sex in the church, they felt if they fired them, I don't even know who it was, CBS. And who did you work for? I was at CBS. You were at
Clear Channel.
Clear Channel. Thank you. They thought Clear Channel would hire them immediately. And if they get fired, that they're terminating their contract. So their brilliant move was, well, you're not fired, but you can't go on the air. So they just sat there and paid them.
Jeez, that's a sweet gig.
And they felt that it was more viable than letting them go across the street and then having them, because they were so hot at the time, they would have been,
Oh, so they kept them like under contract.
Right.
And they said, but you're just not going on the air.
Because they felt like if they went to the other competition, they would have lost even more money,
Yeah.
So that was that. But then Giuliani came out and said, I was only making $15,000 a month working at WABC. He was paying me. Yeah, he goes, he was paying me what I thought would regard as peanuts.
Come on. $15,000 a month. Yeah, that's not peanuts. That's like, I can't with people.
Yeah, what does that come up? That's over $100,000.
Yeah, it's well over $100,000. I mean, let's see, it's $180,000 a year.
180?
Yeah, I mean, it's 15, it's 60, it's $90,000 every 6 months. Yeah, so $180,000 a year.
You're right. I thought for sure you were wrong.
Well, usually. I'm not great with math, but that one I got. But to do a however long, couple of hours on the radio 3 times a week.
Yeah, I don't even know if he was doing a full show, because they cut up those days. You could do 2 hours on some of these, And a lot, to your point, a lot of it is super local, because again, it's only here in New York. So he might have been talking about the mayor and the city council and this and that kind of shit.
Who the hell knows? But I bet his whole show was probably, they're screwing Donald Trump and blah 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 blah.
It's probably like angry, like even the ones that are regarded as wonderful.
Yeah,
I've listened to them. It's fucking exhausting.
I can't do it. It's really just. I can't listen, especially Hannity or Julian. I can't do it. Yeah. It's infuriating to listen to them. So I can't. Bye, Giuliani.
Now, 180 grand is nothing to sneeze at for
it ain't peanuts.
But it's kind of low when you're on the air in New York. Although I will say, this station also, I know this for a fact, offered somebody else a show and was like, you could sell your own advertising. So they didn't even want to pay.
Jeez.
It was a fairly known name in New York City radio. It wasn't like jaw dropping, but it was somebody who kind of would have probably made it good. And they were like, we can't pay you. You sell your own advertising and you can keep it.
That's crazy though.
Just to fill the airtime. Yeah. Yeah. That was a few years ago. So I'm assuming things have changed, but I could imagine there's somebody else at that station who's probably like, what the 15 grand? Are you fucking kidding me?
Right.
They're probably so pissed.
Yeah. 15 grand a month. That's insane. That's a great salary.
Yeah. And again, I say this all the time. I mean, get somebody in there who's fucking entertaining. Oh, I think Sid does mornings. I don't want to say anything disparaging because I do know a few people that work there and they're lovely people. One of my closest friends in radio works there and I don't want to make a problem. Here, full schedule. Hold on. I'm just curious, Frank. We don't really do a lot of radio talk on this show.
Yeah, nobody cares about this, by the way.
Really? You think so?
I don't know.
They have
people, we're playing in 42 countries. Think people care about the radio situation in New York City?
I don't know. Let me know if you guys
maybe
care
they
about
do.
this.
I don't know.
All right, let me go to Monday here because they have Bill O'Reilly on for an hour.
Blech.
All right, here, hold on. 1 o'clock in the morning. Could you imagine doing 1 o'clock in the morning? Oh, I think I know this guy too. Frank Moreno. You know him?
No.
Sid and Friends. So Sid Rosenberg, who used to be on WFAN, and I think he was on with Imus, I think.
Okay.
Okay, I can't talk about the rest of this lineup.
Okay.
Greg Kelly. A lot of these guys are on the same station that you're on, so let's move on.
Okay.
All right. That's Giuliani. He's fired. I don't think he should get that. I don't think he's going to get that gig back, I should say, whether he should or not.
Giuliani has one of the biggest falls from grace ever.
But you look at, again, and not to be a dick, but you look at all the podcasts that are out there now, the commute, like I could, I don't know, shake a stick. What is that? You can't hit it. Shake a dead cat, or what's the saying?
Swing a dead cat.
Swing a dead, whatever it is.
What the fuck? What is that?
In New York, there are so many people that you could probably put on in that time slot that would be a trillion times better.
Yeah.
Than Giuliani.
Yeah.
More entertaining 100%. And yeah.
Just get out there. Maybe I'd have it open to comedians. Hey, come on in. Tell some,
Yeah.
Just have 3 comedians in the room. Just start talking.
Yeah. It doesn't even have to be the same comedians.
No.
You could just
different every week.
Every day.
Every day.
Be way better than whatever that he was pumping out.
Yeah.
All right, speaking of which, this Vitaly guy is kind of along the same lines for me. Like he's really not a talented gentleman whatsoever. He's very
sports announcer.
No.
Yeah.
Although it sounds
it's Anthony on air, baby. That guy.
What is
Isn't
his
that
name?
Vitaly? I don't know. I thought that was him.
Dick
Vitaly. I thought it was.
Is it Vitaly? It might be.
I don't know.
Oh shit! I don't know now.
I gotta look him up, but
you gotta.
That's him.
Yeah, look that up. All right. So no, Vitaly is the guy. Do you remember? And we did a lot of this on Wednesday. So quick recap. Let me set the table for everybody, so in case they missed it. Vitaly is the kid. Do you remember? He printed out the naked pictures of the girl on OnlyFans. He went on this girl's OnlyFans, and
it is Dick Vitaly. Huh?
It is
spelled with an E at the end instead of a Y.
That's right. You're right. And he was the college basketball guy for the longest time.
Okay.
Anyway,
I just know the voice.
Yeah. So anyway, this Vitaly guy, he was the one who he printed out this girl's OnlyFans. Then he went to like this VideoCon nerd gathering thing, and he went up to the girl's boyfriend and was like, "Can you sign this picture?"
Oh yeah.
Remember? And then she got so mad that she spit in his face. And then he called the cops and they tracked her down and they were about to arrest her and he, they're like, do you want to press charges? And he was like, she's got to apologize to me. And he made her eat crow on camera and apologize so she wouldn't get arrested for it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was such a dick move. And do you remember, like, I never even heard of the guy until that day. And it was a slow news day, or else we would have never done a story like that. And then I started like looking at some of his videos, and I was like, oh my God, this guy is the worst.
He was doing that for views. He did it on purpose just to get get them riled up.
Right. So you remember that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now he's no longer doing that. Now he's doing a To Catch a Predator series, where he's going out and trying to entrap pedophiles, do conversations with them and little kids and stuff like that, little boys, little girls. And then he gets them to meet them down there. And then he shows up with his little camera crew. So we did one, and for those of you who want to catch up on this, you can go back to Wednesday's episode. He did one where he actually got a former producer, Hollywood producer. He did Space Jam. He did Trading Places, big time producer. He caught him in the act. And the guy went down there, and it was Vitaly and this other guy, and it was this whole big thing. And the other guy basically did most of the work, where he's like, what are you doing here? And blah, blah, blah. And the guy who's walking away, right? He winds up walking away. And Vitaly you ever see those, like when you have like a baby announcement, like a gender reveal party, and they hit the thing?
Yeah, like confetti thing.
And yeah, or like a puff of smoke sometimes. It was a puff of smoke, and it was colored. And so he had a blue one and a pink one, and he fires off the pink one at the guy's back as the guy's walking away. He's like, oh, it was a little girl or boy, whatever. So he hits him with both of them. And it was so embarrassing. And even the other guy he was with was like, wow. Like, he's like, why are, I don't understand the point of shooting this guy with this colored dust, Is it
like to mark him kind of a thing?
I guess so, because I'm going to show you a couple of things here. But I watched the whole thing, and I go, I appreciate the effort of trying to stop a pedophile. Let's not let that be lost. Let that be the underlying thing for the rest of my statements. I appreciate the effort of trying to stop a pedophile. But I think utilizing law enforcement and having them actually arrested,
that would be good.
Probably the best course of action.
Can you, how do you go about, he's going to film this thing. Does he call law enforcement and say, I'm going to do this? And then are they going to say, yeah, we'll meet you there?
This is why I love you, man. This is why I love you. Because you asked, the man knows how to podcast, folks.
Oh, okay.
Give it up for him. He knows how to podcast.
Accidentally.
What you would think, let's have law enforcement standing by, right? Like Chris Hansen. Like, let's have law enforcement there. They're on board. They know the deal. They're all caught up on the conversation. They know what's happening. But if you notice, Hansen kind of gets him to admit it.
Yeah, he sits there and goes, this is what you're doing, right?
Take a seat. Right. Exactly. This fucking guy is going, and I'm going to show you a clip right now where it's like, you want me to call the cops, or you want me to shave your head? And the guy's like, I guess shave my head. And then he shaves his head. This happens more than once. And then he goes,
all right, have a good day. Kind of see you later.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah. And people are lauding this and following this guy like, oh, you're doing God's work. Is he? Or is he clout chasing and getting views under the guise of, look at me, I'm pedophile hunting?
I mean, kudos for exposing people like that. 100%.
Right.
But then to just go, all right, thanks for the video. Take care. You have to kind of follow through. I feel like if you're going to do something like that, follow it through. But
because if it doesn't lead to anything, what's the fucking point?
Right.
Now you got to
at the very least, the guy is on camera, and he's now a known scumbag.
Agreed. But if I don't bring up Vitaly to you right now and this whole entire audience,
yeah,
do you know about it?
But you are.
I am. You're right. I am. But I'm bringing it up from a sense of, I appreciate what you're doing, but you're being an asshole, and you're probably getting in the way of real law enforcement doing something.
Right.
versus the opposite. Wait. There's a lot of layers to this. Wait till you see where we wind up with it. But just so people understand that I'm not exaggerating. So here's the alleged pedophile on the right. Vitaly is the guy on the left. And just even his fucking face drives me crazy. I know. I wish I was a better person, but just his fucking face drives me nuts. Credit at next.gen.topics for this video, but take a listen to this, Frank.
Shave my head and eyebrows.
For what?
Because I was talking to an underage teen.
Okay.
And then he just starts shaving his eyebrows and his hair. I don't get it.
I mean, it seems goofy.
It's very goofy.
It's like, all right, now what? Bye.
It's very goofy, is it not?
It's a weird thing. I mean,
like he's
get
trying
the cops
to
there. Get what is?
Yeah, he's trying to blend comedy bits with.
I see what you mean.
And I'm like, I don't know. Again, he might be impeding these things more than actually helping. Now, I know it's hard. Cops do not, police may not have the means to be doing sting operations everywhere, so it's great and everything. But again, so that's why I say I appreciate what you're trying to do, but do it though. Don't worry about the views and everything. Like I saw a video where he brought, like the Dorothy red shoes, like the slippers, the red glittery slippers. He brought those, and some other guy came over and like ruined
the real ones.
No, they were like big, like picture like this big, just big red shoes.
Okay.
And he was going to make the pedophile, I guess, walk around in them, maybe. I don't even know. Because this other guy came in and started talking to him and like was like ruining it, getting in the way. And so the pedophile guy like wound up jumping in his car and leaving. And he's like, you fucking ruined the bit. You ruined the fucking bit. And then the guy, and he's like, go get the shoes. And he picks up the shoe. Let me just fucking show you.
It's just an unsatisfying ending to these videos of, all right, now, here's a pie in your face and you could be on your way.
Yeah.
It's like, no, this is a little more serious than that.
Yeah.
I think it was the same idea.
Yeah, because the satisfying ending is you're in jail.
You're in jail now. Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's the one when the guy gets dragged away in handcuffs. That's the one that we're like, oh yay,
Yeah, we're not sitting here going, justice was done. No.
Yeah,
there was no justice done here.
So here, this muscle dude walks up to him and starts talking to him, and he's like, and I guess this is the alleged pedophile guy, and the muscle guy like wants to like talk to him about everything that's like going on, and he ruins the whole thing. Here, let me.
No. What about Alex Rosen? I mean, you hit up Alex Rosen, my partner.
Come on.
Don't worry, I'm not pointing it at him anymore.
So he's running away with the pedophile guy from the other guy.
Bro, you're just letting a pedophile go. You're gonna get all the L's. You're letting a pedophile go, bro.
All the L's?
Yeah, you're getting all the.
Now I don't know who this young kid is with the backwards baseball hat.
Okay.
But he really drives me crazy. As this guy obviously knows who Vitaly is, and he's like jumping up to him, and he's
just like a random passerby guy.
Yeah, so not the kid in the baseball cap who annoys me is with Vitaly. You can't see the muscle guy who's trying to talk to him right now. He's off camera.
Right.
But this guy in the leather jacket is the pedophile guy. Now watch and listen to what this kid in the black backwards hat says to him. Watch what he says.
Does this guy support child predators? I'm not on your car, bro.
Did you hear that? When he's like, does this guy support child predators? So some guy is like, oh, I know you, comes up to him and is trying to like talk to him. He's clearly trying to have a conversation or a conflict with him. And this guy is like, oh, he must support pedophiles. It's that kind of fucking mentality that drives me up a wall.
That's a huge leap. to obviously the guy probably doesn't know what's happening there, and he's just walking up to the guy.
Right.
But yeah, that's weird. But I think you're with this whole thing of we're gonna shave your head and
wait, here, watch,
and make you walk around in shoes. It's like, what are you doing?
Wait. So the guy pulls away in the car.
You personally can't arrest him.
What, Phil?
Tell me where you got the idea.
God damn. Hey, y'all get the heels?
Get the idea, Phil.
He goes, get the look.
Where'd you get the idea from, huh?
Not you, motherfucker.
Not me?
Who are you? I don't even know you, bro. There's levels to this shit, bro. You've been doing this for 10 years?
Yeah, you told me you were watching me in Vegas.
Yo, chat. You already know what to do. You're gonna ruin his life. You guys know exactly who he is. No, it's okay. Yeah, he let the child predator go away. You're a fucking walking hell, bro. Fucking came up to me. Came out.
You said everybody's.
Yo, shut your mouth. Get on my level, bro.
Vitaly, you said everybody's too small to fight you on Fresh and Fit.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wait, listen.
Go get more trend, bro. Let's go.
Let's play.
Yeah, fucking loser, bro. Fucking stupid. Ruined the bit.
You hear what I said?
Yeah, it's
ruin the bit.
That he considers it a bit. It's not a bit.
It's not a bit.
A bit is funny and fun, and but this is, if you're doing, if your goal is justice, that's making the guy walk around in heels doesn't even come close to justice for what he's being, what's going on.
Yeah. So
unsatisfying ending.
So Ty Dolla Sign, he's like a rapper.
Yeah.
So he goes out and he does this with him, like as like a collab, and it's one of the most awkward things that I've ever seen. And then I'm going to show you, because eventually, and I said this on Wednesday's episode, I go, this guy, something's going to happen. You can't play this loose with the law and serious things. You just can't. Like, something's going to happen. Like, somebody's going to do some, I don't even know what, but what wound up happening was the guy Vitaly winds up losing his fucking job. Here's Kirko on Twitter at Kirko for posting this video because it was taken off everywhere. But as you see here, they're like running after this guy.
Sorry, walk away. Move, go right here.
So there's Ty Dolla Sign and there's
you want to meet a 15-year-old?
Vitaly.
Why you want to meet a 15-year-old fucking boy for sex, bro?
No.
Are you a fucking pedophile or what?
No.
No one's gonna hurt you. What's up, bro?
A good person.
Huh?
A good person.
You're a good person?
Boy. Yeah.
You're going to jail, boy. You're going to jail.
Turn around.
You're a good jail, bro.
Hey, no.
Yeah, bro.
Turn around, boy.
Come here to give you a haircut. You want to go to jail?
What happened?
And now he's shaving his head for people who are just listening.
Fix it.
And then he gives it to Ty Dolla Sign so he could shave his head.
Is
Is this not the weirdest thing that you've ever seen?
Weird. And what is this? Do you want to go to jail? It's like, it's either this or go to jail. That's not, I don't think that's how the law works. Like,
right.
All right, if we shave your head, you won't have to go to jail. That, I don't get the connection there.
It should be just go to jail.
Yeah.
And it's like really awkward the way they make him shave his head.
I mean, at minimum, he's exposing people. At least these people are on camera now.
Yeah.
At least that's something. But there should be more to it. And Paul keeps saying that this is staged. It's all setups and fake. But if that's true,
it's even worse then.
Who would volunteer to be the pedophile in this? Who would want to be like? Because if people are thinking that this is real, I don't think you'd want to be the target in one of these videos.
Yeah, I wouldn't want, even if you're getting paid, you're like, show up like, oh, I'm doing a gig, and you're an actor, whatever. You show up and you're like, wait, hold on a second.
Wait, I reckon I'm a fan of this Vitaly guy, and yeah. So
if this is Law and Order, and I'm playing the pedophile, that I can justify.
Everybody knows it's fake, and they're all actors. This
right.
People are thinking it's real,
right?
And it's weird.
I thought about the stage thing too. I think it's possible. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's so awkward and weird.
It's possible, but I don't know. Again, I wouldn't want to be I don't know how many people they've got to do this. If it's staged, how many videos they have like this. But if it's, how many people would volunteer to be the target,
Yeah. So this guy, so Vitaly he's on all the social media networks, just similar to how we are, but he's on kick.com, which is like, I think like a Twitch or YouTube. Like they're trying to be a YouTube competitor. Because when you go to kick.com, it says video live streaming. They're big on live streaming and everything. So he's on there and he loses his job just two days ago or yesterday, or I don't know when it was. The CEO of Kick like terminated his contract. So I guess he was getting paid by them because, and that happens a lot of times. If you get clout on one place, somebody will pay you to try and come on the other one and do the whole thing. But he's out doing the whole pedophile bit, and he's talking to this older gentleman here. You can see here. So there's Vitaly again, and this old guy in the blue shirt and the hat, who I think is like 70 years old or something. He's going through the whole shtick. And then somebody who's apparently not a part of Vitaly's crew comes out from the side in a white shirt with a red hat. Take a look.
I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. Hey, I hope those women follow you, homie. I hope they follow you, bro. I got kids, homeboy. I got you.
No.
Oh my God.
And he knocks the dude out.
Yeah.
Is that a police officer or?
That's his security.
His security.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh my. All right, I do need to walk past you though.
Oh my God, I gotta walk past you. Oh man. I don't even. So to Paul's point, it's not a big punch. Let's watch it again. I mean, I guess it was. I guess
I think he hit him.
Yeah, I think he got him
in the head. 73
years old, the guy, and not that I feel bad for him. He's fucking trying to talk to 13-year-olds. You know,
but
fuck
it's an uncontrolled. It seems to be an uncontrolled situation.
Exactly.
And if cops were there, it would be way better and more,
because they know what to do. They know
what to do.
Yeah.
They know how to operate. Execute an operation like this, and they,
because it's
a little bit chaotic.
Yeah, because and listen. This is what happens like when you have this sort of like, oh, everybody can do these kinds of things. You get chaos. And now this guy's 73 years old. Who knows what he could wind up fucking like the guy who should be in jail could wind up suing
the guy who punched him and probably this whole thing for getting him punched. Yeah.
He could probably wind up walking away with millions of dollars instead of being in prison where he belongs because this fucking jerk off needs attention.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird gimmick. It shouldn't be a gimmick is the thing. It should just be a very straightforward, like the show with Chris Hansen, To Catch a Predator. That's what it should be like.
We all love that show because
that's the way to do it. Because it ends with you're in jail now.
Motherfucker's in jail, getting what he deserves.
Right.
Getting what he was giving by somebody else much larger than him in a jail cell. Hopefully. That's where you want to be. So anyway, so this guy lost his gig. I don't know. He'll be on to something else too. But I was looking at somebody else sent me something from him. He used to go around and break like those movie prop glasses like they made. It's like made out of like sugar.
Oh, yeah. It's like,
He would be like pretending to fight with a woman on the street and hit her in the head with that and watch other people's reactions.
I mean, what if someone came over with like a knife or some shit? It's like,
you're
just starting a brawl. You could be unknowingly starting like a huge fight.
Yeah, it's so strange. And then, and like, yeah, and even that a couple of them looked really yeah, Paul says pretending. One of them I saw that was these guys came up to him and then started chasing him. I'm like, this is so fucking staged. It is so staged. But there was
it could very well be, but it would be weird to actually have people say that's what they're doing, like to pose as the pedophile, because then it's like now your face is out there as this person, and it's a weird if it was a show, a TV show, you're like you said, like a CSI or something, then everybody was like, all right, he's an actor. But not like that.
I just don't see the entertainment value in this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
because there's no satisfying ending. It's like, all right, now what? They walk away with a shaved head.
And no eyebrows. Big deal.
Big fucking deal.
Yeah. What, you think they're going to be embarrassed at their Fortune 500 job? Like, I don't think they have you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, it's a weird. It's very little justice being served there. Not saying that I'm saying that there should be cops on the scene in order to take it seriously,
to do the right thing. Yeah, and a lot of these bits, he's like, you want me to call the cops, or you want me to, and it's like, why? I don't understand why.
Just call the cops.
Yeah.
Why is this even a choice? Why are you making it the guy's choice?
Fucking asshole. Anyway, so that's Vitaly. I applaud it. And it's weird, like, hey, our celebrity guest on this episode of Busting Up, like Chris Hansen was never like, well, ladies and gentlemen, Usher, everybody. Usher is here to help us.
Usher's going to help us out. It's like, well, you don't need.
What are you doing?
Celebrity, cameos to do that. That's not the point of the show.
Oh God.
Make sure you catch Usher's new album at the end of the whole thing. It's like, no. That's not why we're here.
This guy's going to jail for 2 years, and Usher will be on tour for the next 2 years. Well, he's
catch his show. It could be coming to your town.
Fucking people.
What's going on McDonald's here?
McDonald's. Apparently, they're getting their clocks cleaned a little bit because we've talked about them a couple of times.
Yeah.
Some places like Connecticut, where it's super expensive, a Big Mac meal is like $18 now.
That's insane.
We did the story that like a side of hash browns is like $6.
What the hell are they doing?
Now, it's not that bad here in New York. I don't know how it is all over the country because prices may vary. But even here in New York, it's not $18 for a Big Mac meal, but it is ridiculously priced.
It is. It's you want to get for two people to go to McDonald's. It's like $25-$30 at least.
I said like it's 50,
if
60
you're not
bucks.
going off the dollar menu, if you're going with the meals,
right?
It's different. It's weird.
It's 50, 60 bucks for me to feed the family of four, and I got 2 kids. Two of those things are Happy Meals. It's like nuts. But they're making a big, huge deal out of rolling out a $5 meal deal because they're saying they've lost their lower income customers. And for a while there, I mean, that's why they had the dollar menu, because all the lower income people were just eating that
yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's how we got through college, right? I mean, we used to fucking abuse the shit out of that dollar menu.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. It used to, I mean, a $5 meal, that's good. They used to have the $5. I think Wendy's has like 4 for $4 or 4 for $5 or some shit.
That's my go-to. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all good.
What is it? It's I think it's 4 for $5. It's a drink, fries, 4-piece nuggets.
And the sandwich.
That's my favorite. The cheap cheeseburger at Wendy's, I feel, is the best one.
I went out of all the fast food burger places, we like Wendy's because they don't freeze the stuff. Nothing's frozen.
Yeah.
And the chicken, when you bite into the chicken, it's not like a gloopy, it's not.
It's gloopy. It's not.
You know what I mean? It's not like that compressed crap. It's like real chicken, I guess.
It tastes like real chicken. Yeah. Their nuggets taste and feel like chicken.
Like actual chicken.
Where I don't know what that is at McDonald's, but
it's like a paste or something. I don't know. I'm sure they grind it up into whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it tastes fine, but I don't know.
It's delicious.
Wendy's just, to me, we prefer Wendy's.
But even at Wendy's, like instead of getting like the single burger, I like the thinner, because I like a smash burger. That's certainly not a smash burger, but I don't like when there's too much meat in the burger. That's why I like that $4 meal or $5 meal there, because it's perfect.
I don't know. I feel like McDonald's burger, they've been doing smash burgers for years. They're all this thin.
Yeah.
And I don't, you get your burger. It's like you get the burger on the commercials about this thick, and when you get it home, it's like
yeah. And the Big Mac, the meat is so much smaller than the bread now. It's like so.
The Big Mac, you know what though? The Big Mac, it's probably one of the few. Every now and then you get like the Big Mac and the chicken sandwiches don't really disappoint in that area because you open up the Big Mac and it's like coming out of the box. That's not bad. But if you get just like a plain cheeseburger, it's like smushed and it's not
true.
Like the big puffy ones on the.
But I don't think that there's a big value in that Big Mac. Like I don't think you eat that and you go, that was worth it. That was worth the money.
Oh, I always regret eating whenever I'm done eating fast food. It's like
immediate regret.
So good.
Yeah,
it's good.
It is so good, isn't it? Though
it's delish.
Love it. Good stuff. Fucking love McDonald's. Anyway, so $5 meals coming back. I don't know
what I thought of the other day that everything, inflation, everything goes up, prices go up. You know what's never increased? I mentioned this to Erin the other day. What's never increased is that 5-cent deposit bottle return thing. It's always been 5 cents or 10 cents in Michigan. The whole Kramer thing. But it's never gone up. Imagine for $1 now it's 20 cans. You return 20 cans for $1, but imagine it's 10 now. I feel like it would be 10 cents a can would be way better. I feel like they should. If I was mayor of a city, I'd be like, first thing we're doing, the deposits. You return a can, it's 10 cents now. It's never gone up. It's always been 5 cents, unless before that it was a penny. But I feel like I mean. Imagine if it doubled 10 cents now. I think that'd be huge. I
mean, who even does that anymore, though? Do you bring them cans?
We used to do that all the time, but we know people do it. We have the machines here at the plate. People are always at them.
I think my mom still does it, and it pains me. I could never hold on to bottles to go and bring it in. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Then don't do it.
And it was great when
wrong with it.
When recycling started, I was like, oh great, now I don't have to feel so bad. I could just put it in there and feel better about myself, and not have to worry about like holding on to it, going into the thing. And plus those machines were always sticky and they always smelled weird in that room. You know what I mean? Like
you get the outside ones. The outside ones are good.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I'm uncomfortable with the whole thing. It's too much work. It's far too much effort.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I can't be bothered with it. I really can't. And I also feel like leave it for the homeless people. Like that's a good racket for them,
Well, that's another point. Bring it up to 10 cents. Give them a little, something. Give them a little more.
How are the homeless people going to live?
Right? I mean, 20 cans for $1, 10 cans for $1 at least.
That's pretty good.
But Frank, they'll start charging you. You know what I mean? You pay for it.
I'm okay with if they raise the price of a can of soda by 5 cents. I'd be fine with that.
Well, I heard that the whole bag thing is the biggest moneymaker for these supermarkets now.
Oh, like they charge you for using their bags now?
Yeah, and they're saying that it's environmentally worse because, and I feel like this might be true because this is what happens to me. You buy one of those bags and you go, I'm going to leave it in the car or whatever. Then you go home, you unload everything. You go, I'm going to bring this back out into the car. You don't. You leave it in the you leave it in the garage or whatever. And then you go to the grocery store and you're like, shit.
Yeah.
I gotta buy another
no, but
bag.
I thought you were going to say they charge you for like the paper bags.
Well, they definitely do too, which I think is the biggest. How we let that slide, that is what we should be protesting at campuses across the country, is this 5 cents for a fucking paper bag.
Carry our stuff, Frank. We carry. I mean, when I go with you, I carry the stuff. I just carry the freaking stuff.
We have 900 things.
I do the same thing. I'm like, I got it. Fuck you. I ain't doing it. No, but here's what they're saying though. Like, so so people are forgetting them. They're buying more bags. They're charging. So back in the day, paper and plastic bags were free. That was a cost that the supermarkets had to bear. Now they're charging you $1 or $3 or $4 or $5, depending on how fancy the bag is, right? It's made with more durable plastics that last in the earth, that don't decompose. And what happens? Now I have 14 of these fucking bags that I don't need, You know what I mean? And I wind up taking 5 and throwing them in the garbage. So there's actually more worse plastic being put back into the landfills than there was before when it was like the flimsy, shitty plastic.
Way to go, people.
That's what they're saying. Like, in theory, it works if everybody bought 3 or 4 bags and used them for the next 10 to 15 years. That would be a successful program. But we're all stupid, idiot humans, and we keep leaving them and then buying more, so the corporations are profiting from it. And then we eventually get sick and tired of having all these bags and we throw them in the garbage, and it defeats the purpose of the whole fucking thing.
Well, eventually we're all just going to buy everything. We're not going to go to the store. It's going to be delivered to us anyway.
No,
We'll deliver it in the paper bags. We throw out we'll do away with these shopping bag things that you have to buy, and that's that.
I'm so Aaron's here, everybody, so we're gonna do game night. I'm so hooked on Amazon, it's not even funny. Like,
I get it.
Even for Mother's Day, I was like, do I want to spend $65 on a couple of roses that my mother's gonna fucking hate and throw in the garbage anyway? Or do I want to spend like 35, 40, 50 bucks on something from Amazon and just have it shipped to her, and I'm done with it. Yeah. And if you want to buy roses, you had better have put that order in by fucking Tuesday. Whereas I had a panic attack this morning and I was like, oh, I didn't buy my mother anything. And it'll be there on Saturday. You know? So
So they're down in Florida for the weekend for now.
Yeah, my parents are down in Florida. That's probably a key part of that story.
Yeah.
Would you live with your mom if you could? I wouldn't. Not at this point. I'd live with your mom.
I'd live with your mom too.
All right, Aaron, what do we got today? We've got of course, we've got 3 staples now on this program. We've got Pick One, Kick One, the latest craze. Got the blind top 5, and we have last person standing.
Tonight is last person standing.
Woo!
Is it last person standing or last man standing? Are we being sexist or not?
We're not.
Last individual standing.
It's for those of you who forgot how to play. This time I'm using the alphabet. Those of you who know me love the alphabet. We have about 17 of them, and if you're out, if I'm going to say a category and I'm going to have one in mind, the only people who have to have a pen and paper are Frank and Anthony if they want to prove it.
Damn.
But you guys don't have to have it at home. You guys don't have to prove anything.
I don't have a pen and paper.
I know. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Do you want me to bring you one?
You're the trustworthy one anyway. I don't think anybody's calling you into question. I'm the one who's got to write it down.
All right. You could trust whatever I say it is what I thought it was.
I have 17 in alphabetical order. If you say what I say, you're out, but you can keep playing. But those of you who are legitimately in, you can let us know that you're in and the other thing that you said. So, for example, if I say like country and you think Spain and I say France, you're still in. But if you said France, you're out. I hope everybody gets the rules.
Yes. You can't match Aaron's choice. You have to come up with something that doesn't match Aaron's choice.
I'm ready.
17 in alphabetical order. The first one is A, and it is astrological sign. Think of an astrological sign. There are 12. Try not to think of the one that I'm going to say.
Okay.
Everyone ready?
I'm ready. Anthony is writing one down.
Good.
Okay. The astrological sign I was thinking of was Virgo.
Safe.
Leo.
Scorpio.
Very nice.
Okay.
All right, so if you said Virgo, then you are out. If you said anything else or couldn't think of one, that's the other part of it. If you can't think of an answer by the time the answer is read, then you're out. So it looks like everybody's got a good, let's see, Gemini, Aries, Libra, Taurus, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Taurus. So I don't think, we don't have any outs yet. So that's good.
Fun. That's fun for the second one, which is B.
What is that one?
I don't know. Oceani put a symbol up, and we don't know what that means.
I can't see it, but I'm sure
it looks like an M with I don't know, with like a little line
Is that
on
a
the bottom.
chorus?
I don't.
Let us know, Oceani. Now B is bread type, which is like white or whole wheat or challah
Gotcha.
or you get me?
Holla, people, you do.
All right, let's see a bread type.
We gotta listen to more Missy Elliott.
Right? Okay.
All
Anthony?
right.
Wait, no, wait.
I'm terrified you're going to put up Missy Anthony. It's like, that was not a bread type, Anthony.
All right, I'm good now.
All right. Aaron put rye.
Woo!
Okay.
Oh, Anthony's
Okay.
out. Anthony's out.
I have to go to the judges here.
Oh my goodness.
I have to go to the judges. I wrote marble rye,
Marble rye.
specifically from Schnitz's.
I think he's
Schnitzers.
still in. I'll just do
Schnitzers.
it. It's fine.
Still in?
So that's still in? All right. If you said marble rye, you're still in.
Laura said
Laura is
marble
still
rye
in.
too. She's still in.
I said ciabatta. That's a thing, right?
Yeah,
That's a type of bread. All
that's
right.
a bread.
French, unleavened, sourdough, whole grain, marble rye, honey wheat, pumpernickel, sourdough, French baguettes. Robin says he's in. Pumpernickel. Happy birthday,
Don't be racist.
Kaylin.
Oh, pumpernickel. Sorry. Never mind.
What's the matter? What's the matter with you?
I thought we were gonna have to. Happy birthday, Kaylin.
Kaylin, happy birthday. Very nice.
Happy birthday, Kaylin.
How does Miss Justice know it's Kaylin's birthday? Did she-
Because it's above. Yeah.
Sorry, the comments are going by very fast. I missed it. Happy birthday, Kaylin.
All right. So, all right. We got a lot of people still in. I don't think anybody is out yet. Nobody has said that they're out.
All right.
All
All
right.
right. Very good.
C is candy bar. Think of a candy bar.
Ooh, candy bar.
It's so hard knowing what Aaron's gonna say.
Yeah, that's the trick.
I don't
Does it have to still be in production?
I guess not.
All right.
Oh, I feel bad about this. Okay, I'm good. Frankie, good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Right. Can I get yours first?
Sure.
Did you say Zagnut?
I was going to, but I changed it because I didn't know if it was because I don't think Zagnut is still made.
Not when you said still in production. I knew you. All right.
Yeah,
The
that's
candy
true.
bar that I chose is Baby Ruth.
Fuck!
Ooh,
I knew it. I knew it.
you, Christella, and Billy Mumford are out.
I knew
love the
it.
name Billy Mumford. I said that earlier.
I said Mounds, baby.
What is that?
Almond Joy. Wait, something to Nush. Yeah, Twix, Mars bars. I don't know if Oreo counts as a candy bar, but we'll take it.
Controversial statement. I think that's a cookie, not a candy bar.
Do they make bars? Are there Oreo bars?
I think
don't
they
know.
do now. Yeah.
All right.
At some point, Oreo just went, you know what? We're no longer cookies. We're everything. We're just going to be everything.
Miss Justice says caramilk. Now, I think Miss Justice is across the pond, so they might have different types of candy bars that we are not aware of. Is caramilk a European thing?
I thought Miss Justice was in Canada.
Miss Justice, where the hell are you?
Where are you, Miss Justice?
Maybe Miss Justice is in Canada. I thought Miss Justice was.
Caramilk sounds
Europe.
like some fucking English ass shit. Yep. Cadbury Caramilk. Yep.
Never heard of it.
We can get some on Amazon right now, Frank, if you want, and we'll have it to you tomorrow for $17.94.
Delicious.
Look, it says from Canada.
Oh, there you go. Miss Justice is in Canada. I'm sorry. My apologies. I'm in Canada.
Cadbury Caramilk from Canada.
I don't know why I thought England.
So you're fucking crazy. That's why.
Wait a
That's
minute.
possible.
Is she saying arrow? Is Raven saying arrow?
Oh, Oreo. Okay. Arrow, not Oreo.
Oh my gosh, Frank, you know that box of candy bars that we were going to give that guy for his birthday?
Yeah,
That
there
was
is one in
of them.
there.
Isn't that weird? Sorry,
That's
Anthony,
weird.
but this morning we came across a box of candy bars. Someone we know is turning 60, and they were like, candy bars like from your era, and one was an arrow bar.
Yeah, I never heard of them.
Across tonight too.
Yeah, twice today, and we've never heard of them before today.
There should be a name for that. That happens a lot. What is that?
Yeah.
Yes,
A
right.
glitch in the
There
Matrix?
should be a name for that.
Arrow. I never heard of Arrow. Caramilk, never heard of that. That sounds good though.
The arrow effect.
Okay.
We'll do it. We should be the mothership for the arrow effect.
Yes. I love it.
Google arrow ant. When did I become Google boy? Because I'm out? Is that why?
Do your research.
Do something, loser. Google this.
Yeah. Make yourself useful. All right, I'm still in.
Playing, right?
What?
Do you keep playing though?
No, I'm out. I'm not one of these.
You
I'm
can
going to
still
keep
play.
going. No, I'm out. It's
Oh,
over.
what?
All right,
over.
you can be judge then for people who are
All
answering.
right.
Okay. I play in my
All right.
head. I'm not going to say the names. Go ahead.
Okay.
So Anthony and a couple of people in the chat are out. Who was that?
Who knew our love
Christella-
for nuts and caramel would be our demise, Frank?
Christella and I think Billy Mumford are both out. I don't know if anybody else is out.
Okay.
But you can still play. Please feel free to still play.
Yeah. Please don't leave. We need the views. All right, Aaron.
All right, next is D for day of the week. It's a little squeezy.
Oh boy.
Could you only
1 in
have
7
7?
shot.
It's squeezy.
Squeezy.
It's a squeezy.
We need a sound effect for Squeezy. That might be it.
All right. I'm good. I'm good to go. Everybody pick your days. Here we go.
Who said Wednesday?
Sarah.
Sarah's out.
Oh, Sarah. Poor Sarah.
I said Tuesday. All right, we got a lot of, let's see, Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Monday. La, 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 la.
Not a lot of Wednesdays coming in. I don't think only
Sunday.
Sarah.
Tuesday, Friday. Sarah, yeah. Wow, nobody else said Wednesday?
Mm.
All right.
Sorry, Sarah. Pull up a chair on loser lane right here next to me. All right, Aaron. Wednesday. What else we got?
All right. Next up, there's 118 of them. So it's not a squeezy.
Okay.
It is E for element.
Ooh, pick an element.
Oh, this is. Let's go with. Can anybody name an element?
Oh, come on. You could
Have
name
to be
elements.
able to name an element.
Nickel? Is nickel an element? Copper?
It
Metal?
is.
Stop giving them all away.
Okay, sorry. All right, Bird, as you guys are thinking of your elements, says, man, I'm actually doing okay. I'm usually out 3 times right now.
Oh, I think Paul is out. Or or he's
no.
just saying Wednesday sucks.
No, I think he's just saying Wednesday sucks. He said Sunday.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Bird and I usually mind meld for these. It's crazy.
Mm,
All right, I'm ready.
okay.
All right. The element is the second one. It's helium.
Oh, anybody said helium? You are out. I said uranium.
Is that an element, Aaron?
I think so.
Well, I was impressed. Did you
Hey,
look
Google
up?
Boy, you want to Google that?
Yeah, you Google it, Google Boy.
Did you know that was the second element, or did you Google it?
For me, no, I knew it.
You just knew it?
I know the first 10.
I wasn't sure about one.
10 more than me or Anthony. No.
Uranium is a silvery white metallic chemical element in the periodic table.
Which
Damn
number
straight
is
it
it?
is.
92.
Oh, very nice.
Yep. Let's see. Zinc, selenium. Nice. Zinc, lithium. Zinc. A lot of zincs in there.
A lot of zincs.
Where would it be without zinc? It's a Simpsons thing. Iron, aluminum, carbon, helium. Was the answer helium?
Robin picked mine?
Yeah, Robin, you're out. Helium. Magnesium, very good. Says Oceani.
What's the first element then?
Hydrogen.
Jesus Christ, somebody paid attention in school.
It's just
I
fucking
know.
fun.
I don't even know if
Mercury.
that's right, but I'm gonna wait a second. Uh-oh.
What?
I see something here that says helium is number 1.
That's not right. It's number 2.
All right. What do they call this? Periodic table of elements?
Oh my God. Who's ready for
Jeez.
F?
You have kids, right?
Yeah, but
You're not homeschooling them. You're sending them to an actual school.
Shut up. They're gonna be fine. They're gonna be just fine.
All right, good.
All
They're
right.
not going into the scientific fields.
I don't know.
All right.
I have no idea. But I'm see. Hold on a second. I'm getting some. Google Boy's getting some mixed. Oh, you said helium. Okay. Yeah, hydrogen is number one. All right, we're good. Everybody, Aaron is smart. Confirmed.
You got to learn how to work the Googles.
Okay. All right. Next one.
Don't be out in this game and out as Google Boy, Anthony. This is your show. I mean,
You got one job right now.
I'm gonna lose Google Boy too now. Jesus Christ!
Look what they did to my little Google Boy.
All right, what are we up to here? 5, 6?
It's F, and it's a lot easier because it's flour. Let's see if we can all emerge from flour.
Pick a flower.
Googling it.
All right,
I bet
pick a
you I
flower.
could name the least amount of flowers out of everybody.
Well, that's an easy bet.
Yeah, I don't know flowers.
All right, I got one.
Everybody ready?
Ready?
The flower is lily.
Controversy.
Peonies.
We have a stargazer lily. Is it all lily types or just the lily?
I gotta keep Bird in. She's is it Bird?
Yeah, it's bird.
It is bird.
I gotta keep Bird in. Bird is out usually by the first 5 times, so we're gonna keep her in.
Okay, bird
All
benefit
right.
right there.
Hibiscus, peony, very good. Iris, Grieber. Don't know what a Grieber is, but we'll take your word on that.
One of the elements. No, I'm just kidding. It isn't.
Daisy, dandelion, sunflower, poppy. Yes, says bird. Great. I said peony as well. And we are safe. Everybody, I think everybody skated by on that one.
Because the next one is a squeezy.
Oh boy.
It is G for one of the Golden Girls.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's a big squeezy.
Oh, 1 and 4. Some people just said rose. Now, that's the flower. That's not. We're not. Those aren't the Golden Girl guesses yet.
Yeah.
We'll give you a minute here, and then we'll go to Golden Girl guesses.
I'm not looking at the comments, and also I have them written down just in case.
Okay, so for those who don't know the Golden Girls, no, you have to know them. I was going to name them, but
Are there 4 or are there 3
4.
and the mother?
There are
all 4.
She's considered a golden girl too. Okay.
She is.
Okay.
Don't you dare Google that.
All right, I think this is tough. We're gonna get a lot of people out on this one.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're starting now in the chat. We're starting with Nan Sullivan's answer and going and on down because I believe everybody up was answering the flower question.
Okay. Who's ready?
So I am ready.
The answer.
I feel like
Blanche.
Frank should give his answer.
Frank, what's your answer?
Dorothy.
It's Blanche. But I said 4, so it's okay.
All right. Anybody who said Blanche?
Nan is
Sullivan,
out.
Robin, Paul, Billy. You guys are out.
Taking down some heavy hitters.
Man, that was
Christine
rough.
is safe.
Nan is out. Robin's out again. Paul's out. Yeah, we got some. Bird said B, as in B. Arthur. I think we could accept that. That's fine. If you said the actress's name, that's fine. TD Freelancer said B. Very good.
Okay.
That was a squeezy. That was good.
Big squeezy. What number was that?
Oh, I don't know.
That was G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That was number 7.
7. Okay. And you said this, what, 17?
Yeah, but I can stop whenever you want.
No. Keep going. I just want to know. I want to see where we're at. I want everybody to know where they're at in the game.
Okay,
right,
we're up to H, which is a holiday. Now, this is a holiday. It's a holiday. That's all I can say.
That's tough because there are different holidays in different countries.
Yeah, it's not a squeeze.
Pick whichever holiday you enjoy. It doesn't have to be American. It could be any holiday. Okay.
All holidays are on the board.
I will go with. Okay.
Okay, everybody. The holiday that starts with H is also the holiday that starts with H. Halloween.
Wow.
Nacho Fish out.
I said Halloween in my head, and then I switched it just before I said I got it. I switched it to Memorial Day.
Frank and I met on Halloween.
We did meet on Halloween. That's true. Easter, Veterans Day, Canada Day, Juneteenth, MLK Day, Christmas, Halloween, Oceani's out. Nacho Fish Ho is out.
Lots of people going with Juneteenth. That's a good one. Get in that newer holiday.
Yeah. Oceani says poo.
Mother's Day.
You can still play. Feel free to play.
Mother's Day, that's a good one.
July 4th says TD Freelancer.
Raven,
all good stuff.
I don't know what Raven's gift was. But in the meantime, we're moving on to I, which is not a squeezy because it is ice cream flavor.
Oh, God. Ooh, ice cream flavors. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm good.
The ice cream flavor is coffee.
I picked chocolate chip mint.
You picked the worst flavor ever.
I'm playing strategically here.
And hold on, I have an issue with what Billy just said. Lemon ice cream? Is there such a thing? I feel like lemon ice is a thing.
I don't know.
Billy's out anyway. Sorry to call
Billy,
you off.
Yeah, Billy was out in the last one. Chocolate chip mint, Christine, very good. Nutella gelato, says Paul. Chocolate, says Robin.
Paul's a fancy fuck, man.
Yeah, honestly.
That's a gentleman's ice cream order.
Laura says strawberry. Miss Justice mint. Christella fudge ripple. Nice.
Oh, that's good.
Raven says moon mist. Don't know what that is. Sounds delicious though.
Raven, you're gonna have to explain that.
Gift, Raven. That better have been your gift, Raven.
Bird says peanut butter. Paul sorbet.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have an absolute favorite ice cream, or do you have a couple of stables? Do you have a stable of favorites, and it depends on what mood you're in?
That one.
Staple, and yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a few that I can go to. A few go-tos.
Yeah, because I have this theory that people don't have an absolute favorite that they get all the time. That you actually do.
Is that just ice cream or anything?
I think with just ice cream. I think with a lot of things, but I think especially ice cream, you can really. I think mood really depends. It really depends.
Do you go to like ice cream parlors with your kids, Anthony? Like, do you always get the same thing?
I do go, and it depends. I'll change. My heavy favorites, my go-tos are chocolate chip cookie dough and cookies and cream.
Oh,
cookie dough's
your kids have
fantastic.
like favorites too? Like, are they forming their favorites, or are they still like trying like all of them?
Yeah, they have favorite, but they're such fucking rookies. They're so embarrassing.
Yeah.
One likes chocolate, the other one likes vanilla. They're so boring.
Come on.
Yeah.
You should tell them, look, chocolate with marshmallow, peanuts, and that's Rocky Road. It's great. It's chocolate with a bunch of stuff in it.
Yeah, nothing.
You got to get them onto those things.
They're terrible. And they don't even like whipped cream. They don't even like hot fudge. They're just straight up sprinkles.
What kind of family you raising over there?
A bad one. But we're in a lot of trouble. We're in bad shape over here.
Jeez. All right.
By the way, Staples is also okay because it's the stable choice that you choose. So I'm sorry for saying that before. Next up is J, and it is not a squeezy, but then the next one is, so be careful. The next one is J for a Jim Carrey movie.
Oh. See, I like the little psychological game Aaron just played there. This isn't a squeezy, but one's coming, bitch.
Hell yeah, around the corner.
So think about your answer. See, I would have changed my answer just based off of that.
Really?
Carrey movie.
That would have rattled my cage. Yeah, that would have fucked me up a little bit.
Okay, got one.
All right, everybody. The Jim Carrey movie that I chose is Liar Liar.
Ooh, good movie.
I thought Frank was out.
No, I said Earth Girls Are Easy. See, right under the radar. I'm trying to fly under the radar. I don't want to get picked.
That's not bad. That's good.
I don't want to get knocked out. All right, Laura said Liar Liar. Let's see. Cable Guy, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, 23, Truman Show, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Nope. Jim Carrey was not in Beetlejuice. The Mask, Truman Show, Cable Guy, Truman Show. Very good.
We've talked about this on the podcast. I was talking about this today, actually. The Mask, Ace Ventura, and Dumb and Dumber all came out in '94.
Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah, we've talked about that before. Can you remember another actor that had 3 mega huge hits that actually stand the test of time in the same year?
Well, you can't do that nowadays because most movies are made. It takes like months afterwards for the effects department to do everything. Back then, I mean, I guess with The Mask there were a lot of effects, but you shot the movie. It took a few weeks to edit, and that was it.
Yeah.
Now they have to add in all the effects. It's crazy.
I know Hanks went on a huge run in the '90s, but I don't think he ever had 3 in one year.
I don't know. That's a good question. I feel like maybe Money Pit and like Turner, maybe not Turner. There was another one that may have came out that same year.
Oh, Costner in the '90s. Remind us of this. We have to this is a whole topic unto itself for one show. All right, Aaron.
All right.
Okay,
Still in.
ready? Guys, let's say it with me. It's a squeezy.
Oh boy.
All right. No one wants to say it with me. Cool enough. All right. This is K for I fudged it. It's King Suit. So it's the kings in the decks of cards. There are 4 of them.
Just pick a suit.
4 cards in a king suit. Sorry, I'm kind of going off the rails here, but I think you know what I mean.
Pick a king. I like it.
Pick a king. Pick one of the kings. All right. I will pick. Okay. I think I'm good. But we'll give everybody a second.
Okay. The king I picked was, I think it's the suicidal king, the King of Hearts. Oh, Frank's out.
Frank's out.
Oh.
So sad.
Oh, Christella's out again. You squeezed me right out.
Squeezy.
Bird says clubs. Raven diamonds. Robin diamonds. Nacho hearts. Christella hearts. We're all the 3 of us are out. Billy spades. Christine spades. Clubs. Justice. Christella says 2XX.
Bird's still in it.
Wow, Bird's making a run here.
I want to pick her to win it, but I feel like I'm mush lately. I don't want to jinx her.
Get in the bathroom. TD Freelancer still in. Aussie Annie out for the 3rd time.
All right. It looks. We need to know who is in. Bird is in. We need ins. Just in. Just comment in if you're still in.
So there are 6 more to go here.
Yeah. Because I wonder if we got anybody going up against.
Yeah, is Bird on her own here? Did she win this thing? Okay, Raven, TD Freelancer, and Christine are in. Miss Justice is in.
All right, so still a lot. Still, the field is still pretty wide, Frank. That's what they say in horse racing. The field is wide. All right, Aaron. Next one.
6 more, and M is for month. You have 12 choices.
All
medium size squeezy.
Should I pick one or no? I'll pick one. What the hell?
Medium squeezy.
All right. Go ahead, Aaron. Which month?
The month I picked for those spicy people is March.
March.
She started saying, and I got scared for Bird, who said May.
All right. You got May, October, September, June, January, May, March. Christella's out again. I picked September in my head, but I'm out anyway.
All right. Raven, Bird, and Christine all in. Miss Justice still in.
Still in. TD Freelancer still in.
No, Robin's not in.
I thought Robin was in.
No, Robin was out with
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't remember, but he was out.
All right.
I keep track of Robin. I like Robin. Okay. I like you all though. Next up is N. This one was weird. Night show host, like a
night show. Okay.
But it can be the past, it can be the present. It doesn't have to be right now.
So any late night TV show host. Okay.
What was the judge's name in Night Court? Is that technically a host? Of that count?
Judge Harry.
Tim.
don't remember. Harry something. What the hell was his last name?
Anderson was the actor, but I don't know about the character.
That's right, Harry Anderson. But he may have been Harry Anderson on the show as well.
I feel like this is medium squeezy too, because I don't know if we're getting higher than 12 or 15.
I think you just like me to say it, so I'll say it. Medium squeezy.
All right, Aaron, who do you got?
I got Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson. Christine
is
Coulson.
out. Bird is safe with David Letterman.
Craig
Miss
Ferguson,
Justice safe.
who was amazing, by the way. Jack Parr.
That was
Joan
under
Rivers. Nice. Filled in for Carson for a while. Joan Rivers. Let's see. Joan Rivers again. Jimmy Kimmel. Arsenio. Seth Meyers.
Stella, my sister loves Craig Ferguson.
Craig Ferguson is the man.
Only man she would leave her husband for.
He was great. Look up when you. It's so stupid, the video, but he used to do these random things on his show. Every late night show has like a format that they stick to. They do segments and everything. But for some reason, Craig Ferguson would just do whatever. And one time he did like a segment where he just mimed the They Might Be Giants, Istanbul, Constantinople now.
Mm-hmm.
He did that with his, the people on his show. And he had like puppets and stuff. Yeah, he did just a steady camera just on him and the stage, and he just danced and he just mimed the whole thing. Whoa! It was just so stupid, the whole song. And for some reason, it's just hysterical. I love it. So if you get a chance to look that up on YouTube, Craig Ferguson, Istanbul, it's funny.
That's great.
That is true. And we're skipping all the way to Q. Which is, what is it? Say it with me, Anthony.
Squeezy.
And the Q is for question, which is who, what, where, when, or how. Who, what, where, when, or how.
No, why?
Those are your choices. Oh, yeah, and why. Sorry. It might not be why. Who, what, where, when, why, or how.
What about how come? All right. Who, what, where, when, why, how.
I think Raven, Bird, Miss Justice are still in. I don't know. I feel like there may have been one more person.
Who, what, where, when, why, how. Who, what, where, when, why, how.
Christine is out. TD Freelancer. Okay. So we're down to Raven, TD, Bird, and Miss Justice.
Okay.
All right,
I
Aaron.
think we're good.
My answer was how.
How, says Sarah Rosenberg, I think was out. But I, in my head, said what. But I'm out anyway. Bird said when. Bird is still in. TD Freelancer is still in. Christine Coulson said when. Raven said when Harry met Sally. Does that count?
I don't. When? Yeah, it counts. Good Lord.
That counts.
That's so good.
And for those who are wondering who framed Roger Rabbit, also.
Sweet. Bird is sweating it out. She could go all the way, folks. So
all right.
TD. Oh, TD Freelancer's out.
Oh no.
Justice says why? Justice is still in. So now is it just Bird against Justice?
And Raven is still in.
And Raven is still in.
Okay. All right. So it's 3. Aaron, how many do we have left?
3 left.
4?
3 left.
3 left.
Oh, 3?
4. 3
7?
left.
It's I got to get new headphones because I can't hear her. All right. So 3 left.
3 left. And 2 that are not squeezies, and the last one's a squeezy.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to say this too. Let's leave the comments for just Raven, Miss Justice, and Bird.
And I'm not looking at them, just so we're clear. Plus, I've written them down, my answers.
Okay. All right.
Here we go.
So just Raven, Miss Justice, and Bird. We'll leave it to these 3 to see who is going to be last person standing champion for Friday, May 10th. All right, Aaron.
Okay. R is relative, so it could be father, son, wife, husband, cousin, uncle, aunt, just a relative.
Grandparent, yeah.
Grandma, grandpa.
Nana and Papa?
Nana and Papa. Yeah.
Great. I think we stop at great. One. You're only allowed one great. You can't go great grandfather.
Okay, Bird's answer is in. Raven is in and rooting for Bird.
That's funny.
All right, we're waiting on Miss Justice and Raven for their answers. Raven's answer is in.
Miss Justice.
I'm sure Miss Justice is locking in. I think Miss Justice is a little
She's phoning
behind.
a friend.
It's Canada, you know. The internet gets frozen on their way over to her, so it moves a little
sense.
slower. All right, Aaron.
All right. The answer that I put was cousin. Did anybody put cousin?
All right.
Nope.
Bird put stepbrother, and Raven put nephew. Don't know what Justice put. Oh, niece. Wow.
Close. Close.
Still in. Still anybody's game here.
2 questions remaining.
All right. I didn't think we would get this far, so this one is not a squeezy at all. It is S for Song by the Beatles, and I want you all to put them in before I say anything.
Wow. There are 400 of those.
I know. There are 412.
All right. Song from the Beatles, Raven, Miss Justice, and Bird remain. I know next one is a squeezy. What do we do if there's still 3 after that?
Then it's a 3-way tie.
We have to come up with some shit.
Are they all in? I'm not looking.
Let's see. We got 1 is in, 2 is in. Waiting on Justice. There is a lag, Justice says. Miss Justice says she's behind by a little bit here. So we're just waiting on Miss Justice to answer.
It's not her fault. Connor McDavid is skating over the internet lines. You know what I'm saying?
Haw, haw.
The internet travels there. It's just somebody has to sweep it with one of those fucking things.
Those curling brooms. Jeez.
Wait,
all right, Miss Justice is in.
Okay. All right, Miss Justice said. Oh, wait, do you want me to read them first, or Aaron says first?
As long as they're in.
No,
They're
Aaron
in?
says. Yeah, go ahead.
They're in.
All right. The answer is She Loves You.
They're all good. All are
All right.
safe.
And the
Strawberry Fields
last-
Forever, Hey Jude, and Help.
Oh boy. Okay. The last one is W. And it's a queenie. And
Oh
it's
boy.
Who Do You Love? And the answers are J-Sabs, Frank, Anthony, or Cuddles. J-Sabs, Frank, Anthony, or Cuddles. Last one.
Or
Get 'em
Aaron.
all in. No. I'm not a chance. I'm not an answer.
Oh, all right.
Uh-oh.
It needs to be a squeezy.
Just know that this is going to be, people are going to
You
be
don't-
offended here.
You don't have to mean it. You just have to pick one you
No.
think that.
No. You have
that-
to mean it.
You just have to pick one you think that Aaron didn't say.
We're all going to write this down.
This is not binding.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
All right.
Raven said that seems like a trap.
Yeah, it does.
It's not a trap.
All right. Bird's answer is in.
By the way, I want to see the movie Trap when it comes out, just so we're clear.
That does look good. The
If
M. Night
anybody wants to
Shyamalan
go see it
movie.
with us,
Who's in that?
go see it in theaters. Josh
what's-
Hartnett, who has been out of the business for like at least 15 years, so I'm excited
Yeah.
for his comeback.
Josh
Thought he was
Hartnett. It's a M. Night Shyamalan movie.
I think
That
that's the
looks good.
twist. It's like Josh Hartnett is back. Just so we're clear.
My favorite Josh Hartnett movie is the one with him and Indiana Jones when they're the cops.
What?
You know that one? Him and who plays in?
Harrison Ford?
but I don't know I don't know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, it's like Hollywood Homicide. Is it Hollywood Homicide?
Frank, let's watch that tonight.
Okay.
Oh, it's a wacky, crazy movie.
All right.
All right. Oh, the answers are in, and one of them is ferocious. Okay. All right, Aaron.
Ferocious. All right, the answer, which will always be the answer, is Cuddles.
Oh, they all made it.
They all are safe.
They are all safe.
Oh wow!
And they all
three-way
picked
tie.
someone different.
Who did they all pick the three of you?
Bird
Yep.
said me. Raven said J Sabs. And Miss Justice said Frank, and I mean it.
Thank you, Miss Justice.
Another amazing evening. I wish I could have more, but you guys just beat me. You beat the game. Way to go.
That was good. We got a 3-way tie. Congratulations, Raven, Miss Justice, and Bird.
I love it. 3-way tie. 3-way champions.
Way
Okay.
to go.
That was a hell of a competition.
In the chat, a squeedy, and I will let a
Great job, hon.
hug, and have a great weekend, everybody.
Yes, and
Thank you,
pick
Aaron.
up Oval. Oval is available on Amazon. Link in the description below. To pick it up today, you could get it delivered, or digital copy. Download the digital copy.
Get it for your mom if your mom likes to read.
Yeah, it was a good book. Oval's a great book written by Erin herself. Wonderful book. Pick up your copy today.
Nice. Well done,
Great
Frankie.
game every time. It comes out with these great games.
That was a good one because I've been obsessed with Pick One, Kick One lately.
Yeah,
and it was nice to get that one back in the mix. Yeah.
Yeah. Haven't done that in a couple of weeks. So that was a good one.
Very, very good. All right. That's it, Frank. You got anything else you want to mention?
Just want to thank everybody for joining us. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. And have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. And hope you had fun.
Bye. Feels like that moment when Pat Sajak finishes too early and they show you way too much at the end of Wheel of Fortune. You know what I'm saying?
Awkward. Just
talking to the contestants.
Show me potato salad. Maybe we should go now.